Sweet.
Nice.
Start the podcast. Welcome to
call me on your-
this podcast. That was a clusterfuck of a start. Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
My name is Scott. This is my co-host, Chris.
It's been a while.
It has been a few days, and I apologize. But we have had quite a busy week.
We have.
I've had 3 papers due in 3 days, and I was stressing a little bit.
That's not good. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, 3 papers due in 3 days. That's what I've been doing.
That's god awful.
That is. What have you been doing?
Let's see. Monday, we recorded Monday.
We did.
Tuesday, that's that. Oh my god. Tuesday, I woke up at 5 o'clock, and I was nonstop until 10. And so when I went to bed, I went to bed. And then Wednesday was yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah. I did some stuff. Oh, I was supposed to read a book. Didn't read it.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I skimmed a bit. In class, I had a lot of input on the discussion.
Yeah.
So that's what matters.
Well, I had to do that. I did that too. We were supposed to read a book, and I didn't. But I read a lot of summaries, and then we wrote a paper about it. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about this paper since I didn't read the book. And then we had a discussion in class. It was like, I fucking nailed that paper. That was exactly what I should have said. It reaffirmed the fact, or reaffirmed what I said in the paper. But despite our busy week, we are going to be talking about today learning disabilities and the ones that we have, because you may not know that about us. And
Ka-chow.
it's something that you should know since you listen to us all the time. I don't know who you are, but whoever you are.
Whoever you are, you can listen to me talk.
Yeah, how
dumb
we are.
You like the way I talk.
You got a pretty mouth.
Oh, yeah.
So let's start with dyslexia, because we both are dyslexic.
Yeah.
And you are ADHD, correct? as well?
I am. I have dyslexia and ADHD.
I do not have that. I'm just dyslexic. But
I'm just a dyslexic.
I'm just a dyslexic. In elementary school, when I was in kindergarten, my it wasn't even like the main teacher. The assistant teacher tried to get me on medication for ADHD, even when I didn't need it. She tried to get me on it because I would talk all the time. But it's just because I finished my work and then I didn't have anything else to do, so I just talked to everybody. So she had me tested and everything, and tried to get my mom to make me get on medicine, but she wasn't gonna do that because Ritalin is really heavy shit that they're giving children.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I'm sure you experienced that.
Yeah, not fun.
No.
So I didn't know I had ADHD. I mean, it was pretty expected because I used to tap on the table a lot, which I still do. And anytime I walk past something on the wall or somewhere, I tend to beat on it. Scott's noticed.
Yeah.
It's just a thing. I don't even know I'm doing it half the time. If we sit here for a good hour or so, you'll see me start to tap on the table, and I won't even know I'm doing it. It just happens. And so I had a bunch of quirks and stuff, and even right now, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm wiggling my feet.
You are bouncing your leg.
Yeah,
I can tell that.
I always have something I'm doing. I can't just sit there.
Can't stop moving.
I don't know. I just live with it. It comes in really handy when it comes to things like chess, which I'm sure dyslexia helps with it too. But with chess, I don't know how I do it, but I can know where I'm going to move a few moves ahead, and I can pretty much predict where they're going to move.
That's pretty cool.
So I use my ADHD to think about a bunch of different things at once. If they move there, I'm going to move here, and at the same time, if they move there, I'm going to do this, and I'm strategizing.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Don't play me in chess.
I can't play chess. So
I'll knock him dead.
One thing that I can do that I don't know, it's probably not because of dyslexia, but one thing that I can do is I'm really good with directions, like driving, because if I've gone there once before, I'll know exactly how to get there because I can see exactly where we've been and how we got there. And it's I'm driving it, but we're going down the road and I can look around. It's crazy. It's picture maps in my head, and it's so cool.
That's
I've been able to do that.
Memory.
I've been able to do that forever. But I can't do that with information, with school and where it matters. I can tell you how to get anywhere, but I can't memorize things on the test. Which is annoying.
I don't know my left from my right.
Really?
Did you not hear me the other day? I even said, "Dude, I'm dyslexic." I was talking to you, I think. Mm-hmm. I was like, "It's the right one." And I was like, I even pointed. And it was clearly.
I did not notice that.
Yeah, I have to
do the L thing.
No, that doesn't help. Dyslexic. They both look like L's.
Yay! That's true.
Yeah. So I'm I have to think. Anytime somebody's like, which way do you go? I go like this because I know I write with my right hand. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, it's left.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. That's an interesting way to do that.
Yeah.
I'm left-handed.
Huh. So you can be like, it's right. Yeah.
Wow.
It's really interesting. Or like if it's right, I'm just like, right. Like I gave my friend directions to my house once, and he ended up in South Carolina, like 15 minutes away from me.
Wow.
Because I told him to take a right. Oh, for those of you who can't see it, I hand gestured left. And I was on the phone. I was like, yes, dude, I know. You take a right at the light. I'm serious. I got it. It's a right.
Right.
And it's my left hand.
That's
like
crazy.
I was just waving my left hand in the air, like a right. And he was like, okay.
Where my dyslexia kicks in the most is with numbers, and if they're in longer strains, then they get mixed up, and I can't like tell what even they are. But also my mind associates different like numbers with different things. Like I was just today actually I was looking at my 5th week grades, and 2 of my teachers just use like S's and U's for satisfactory, non-satisfactory, and
you got
I looked
5 U's, right?
No, I had both of them were S's, but when I looked at them, I could have sworn they looked like 5s, like they made 5. I was like, how and what made less sense is it was in the letter grade category, so it was like B plus C B 5 5. I was like, how the hell am I making a 5 in that class? And I literally stared at it for like 10 or 15 seconds, and I like looked away for a second and went back. I was like, oh, those are S's. Oops.
You're like, I gotta think about this.
But that's how mine works. It's my mind predetermines what it thinks it is based on the shape or color or whatever, and that's what I see. And I don't. It's so annoying. I went hiking with a girl a while ago, and I was looking at the signs, and what I wanted to be on the sign in my mind was on the sign. I was like, oh, there it is. We need to go this way. And we got fucking lost. We had no idea where we were going.
Because you knew how to get anywhere.
I looked at the sign. It said to go this way. And then we went back and looked. It was a completely different sign. No, it's horrible.
Great.
I'm great with directions, but not road name wise. Like I have to visualize it.
I can't. Highway 52. I don't. What? Yeah.
Oh, get off exit 19. I don't know where the hell it is.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks.
Thanks, Michael.
Appreciate it.
I'm really good at like if I'm in the car with you, I'm really good at telling you where to get anywhere. Minecraft.
Yeah.
My mom gets lost all the time. I'm just like, where are you? I go find her and then show her how to get back. I'm really good at like knowing how to get back.
You play Minecraft with your mom?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It is.
My mom played Minecraft.
True.
I played it with my brother, but not with my mom.
Do you have it on your computer? We should play sometime.
Yes.
Let's play sometime.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's wait right now. Let's do. Excuse me.
We can.
We should do
multitask
or a podcast or a live stream where we're playing Minecraft.
Yeah, let's do it one day.
Stream it. That'd be sweet. We can start a new world. We can be like butt buddies. Awesome.
I like that idea.
Wow. Would it be like a multiplayer server, or are we like single player with Hamachi? Because Hamachi.
I can land it.
Oh, you could, since we're like right there. We should do that.
Oh,
coming up soon.
adding on to the whole dyslexia thing.
Let's not get too distracted.
Yeah,
for real.
Because I have ADD. That'll happen. That'll happen really easy,
real quick.
If I don't like concentrate on what I'm talking about, we could start this podcast on cereal, and we can be talking about monkeys and giraffes at the end. Like
wow.
I'm a pretty good not staying on task kind of guy. Never mind that. You don't have ADHD. I was about to say, with ADHD, I have to have some noise to sleep. I have to have something going on to,
I have to do that too.
To like focus. Like I have to listen to music to focus. Like my math teacher lets me listen to music during her class while she's giving lectures because it helps me like write down everything. Huh. It's really cool.
It's pretty sweet.
My dyslexia, left and rights are mixed up. Sometimes I have to flip over a book to read it. I have to read it upside down.
Wow.
Yeah, and I can write my name backwards.
That's cool.
You want to see?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
For the podcast listening, it's not going to make any sense, but...
Oh, hold on. I haven't done it in a minute. It might take a minute.
The pen's not out. There we go.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That looks like a P.
That is a P. Wow. While you're doing that, you know what bothers me about dyslexia? When people, you can be like, oh yeah, I'm dyslexic. And people are like, no way, really? What does that say? It's like, I can read. I'm not illiterate. That just because I'm dyslexic doesn't mean I'm illiterate or stupid. Yeah. It just means I have to look at it differently. That looks really cool. That's so cool. Does it look normal? Or like, how do you do it backwards? Do you have to visualize it? Oh, he's writing my name backwards. Upside down, that looks right. That's awesome.
How do you spell Wilson?
Wilson. Upside down looks like Scott Milson. That's pretty close.
Scott Milson.
So yeah, but that's the worst part about dyslexia for me is when people are like, oh, what does that say? Like, I can read.
Nobody's ever asked me that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's at my school. I guess I was just surrounded by assholes. But like, anytime at school, sorry, that's my dyslexia. Like, oh, you're dyslexic? Yeah. What does that say? Like, I can read. It's just hard. Okay, I'm not stupid. It's just difficult. I'm not.
Do you have to like reread a few sentences over and over and over again?
Yep.
I thought it was my ADHD.
Nah,
it's probably
I have to do that.
It's probably way worse because ADHD has me distracted thinking about other things.
It's
like 5 times harder for me to read.
I don't know if I'm ADHD or not, but I have to have something. This is gonna sound extremely sexual, but I have to have something in my mouth all the time. And that's why I love beef jerky. And not really the taste, I mean, it's whatever, but like, it keeps my mouth so occupied and like my mind is like constantly engaged whenever I'm like chewing on something, or I have to have gum or like jerky or something like hard I have to chew on like.
No,
and if you don't, and if I don't, like, I can't focus, like, or I like chatter my teeth back and forth or stuff like that. But I don't know, like you, it's bouncing your leg. I have to have something in my mouth at all times.
Yeah, like even now, like tap my finger. Yeah.
That sounds really weird. Sounds like thunder. Look at the waveform. It looks sweet. Oh, there we go. My laptop.
I was like, we broke it.
Well, I don't know what else to say about it.
Oh, so I got put on ADHD medication.
Oh wow, that was at the very beginning. We got distracted.
I told you, dude.
That's awesome.
Because I was like, yeah, I'm about to talk about that. Never talked about that. Like in class, I hate it because I'll have a question, and then I'll ask something completely different, and it has nothing to do with my question. And when I leave class, I'm like, shit, I needed to ask that question.
Well, remember earlier today, we were in my room and you're like, oh, now I remember what I needed to tell you. You forgot what you needed to tell me yesterday. And then, because he came in my room and he like looked at me and was like, I don't remember what I was going to tell you. And then he like left, and then it took until today, you were like, oh, I remember what I was going to tell you. And you were in my room for that. And I like just realized like, oh, that's pretty funny.
What did I tell you?
I don't remember.
If it was about my midterms, that was today. I got my grades back today.
I don't know what it was about.
If it wasn't about my midterms, then you're probably right.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Maybe it was about your midterms.
Maybe it was. Maybe I just had something to tell you yesterday, forgot, and then never remembered.
Yeah. That is possible. That is possible.
But I did come in your room today, tried to tell you something. Walked away for like 20 minutes, went to go to the ATM, came back.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Scott!
Yeah.
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 That happened.
That did happen.
That did happen. But, medication. So, I was put on ADHD meds. First, it was like pills, but I couldn't take pills at the time, like even like a little Tic Tac. I had to teach myself how to take a pill. It was awful. So, I took, what my mom would do, like it makes me want to throw up thinking about it. You should have just seen my face. It was probably priceless. She'd take the pill and like pop it open and like put it in a cup of water, and I'd have to drink it, and I had to do it every day. It was
sounds nasty.
Awful.
Well, I have trouble taking pills as well. If they're not like liquid gels, then something in my throat makes me not want to take them. I don't know. But what my parents would do is put them in applesauce if I had to take them. Because I got strep a lot, and the medication they gave me for that was really, really chalky, and that makes me want to throw up. And so they put it in applesauce, but then if they didn't like cover it up with applesauce, then the chalk would just be all on the top of the applesauce, and it would still be horrible to take.
Yeah.
So,
so that's how it started, and it got to the point where it's like I can't do this anymore, and so then I got put on a patch that you put on your ass cheek, and like you put it on there every morning and you go to school. The problem was, yeah, on the ass cheek,
did not know
on the right ass. You see that?
Yeah.
I forgot it's not this. I snap.
Huh.
I snap with my hand. Like I usually do that too.
Yeah.
It's like my right hand. Yeah. It's it was on the side. My right side is where the patch went. And I forgot where I was going.
You went to school with it?
Yeah, you put it on and then you just go to school. And then the only problem was anytime I took my ADHD medication, I wouldn't eat and my stomach would hurt the whole day. Like
with the patch or the pill?
Both. Huh. Until it wore off. And whenever it finally wore off, like I would eat and then go straight to sleep. Like it was probably the worst period of my life. Like it was
that sounds
awful.
Horrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
I didn't know they made patches. Huh. Patches are kind of dangerous actually, because a friend of my mom's that she worked with, her daughter actually died from a patch of nicotine for quitting smoking. She had a patch on her arm, and she was out working in the yard or something, yeah, and she was sweating, and it like released all the medicine at once and got in her bloodstream, and like she not overdosed, but like she had a heart attack, I'm pretty sure. It, like stopped her heart. There was so much medicine. So patches are kind of dangerous, actually.
I took Taekwondo with a patch.
Really?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
But
I hope I'm not messed up from it.
Twitch. Just fall on the floor.
Oh, God.
No. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
I'm good.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that was a good episode.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Hey, kids, if you have ADHD, when you get older, starting in middle school, well, actually early high school, you learn to control it. You don't really know, but like I've learned how to like focus it on other things. Like when you're in class, like honestly, teachers might get mad at you for doing it, but fuck them. Doodle, like draw little things. I don't know why, but I listen so much better whenever I'm drawing something. And I draw horrible, so don't feel like you have to draw well. I usually just make little, I don't even know what they are. What do you call that? It looks kind of like an M, but it's just...
like an M with flames coming out of the bottom.
It's like if you just sit there and just make random lines, you'd be surprised. Sometimes it comes to something that's cool.
I did that too, except I wouldn't listen. Better.
It's kind of like a W. Yeah. I mean, I've made some really cool stuff just by randomly doing stuff. So, just doodling in your book. Definitely like listen to music when you're doing homework. Marijuana. Not lying.
Let's be honest.
Lesbian honest.
Lesbian's honest. I listen to music helps me work, but it can't have words in it, because then I start listening to the words and I get distracted. It has to be like orchestral or classical or something like that. I can't listen to songs with words in them, like the music that I listen to, which sucks. But I like
when you type
anything because I like to listen to music. It helps me focus, but it has to be without words, or else I listen to the words.
No, I can definitely like work on like math work. I can type, especially with words, because then like in my mind I'm seeing the words, but I'm like going on it, dude. Like no,
every part of my brain is active.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's going to wrap up this episode on learning disabilities. So
sounds good.
Now you know that your two hosts have learning disabilities. So don't make fun of people for their learning disabilities because it's obnoxious and stupid. And just because we're dyslexic and ADHD does not mean we're idiots. So on that note...
we made it to college.
Yeah, so suck it.
Dude.
On that note, we're going to end it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. Look us up on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, and be sure to subscribe on the YouTube channel. We should be shooting pictures for funny backgrounds.
We have like 2 or 3 subscribers, and I really appreciate you all.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. It'll get much bigger over time. When I first started just doing my vlog channel, it took a while, but then it got built up, which is awesome. It's still like, I think it's 37 right now, but there's like 37 people.
More than you had.
Yeah. The way I look at it is it's like, it used to be when it was like at 30, it was like, man, that's like a whole classroom of people that just want to watch me talk to a camera and go about my day. But now it's like a larger classroom. Like it's larger. Big time.
It's like a seminar classroom.
Yeah,
full.
or like a lecture.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. But I mean, it'll get bigger over time. We'll get bigger, and it's gonna be our job one day. So
that would be. Wake up in the morning. What I think. All right. So if anybody ever hears this, I want to know, what if we had video with this? I think it'd be cool. We just got to figure out how to do it.
Yeah, I looked up how to live stream, and it's confusing. It's difficult.
Everyone out there demand that we put video on there, so it'll make us work harder to do it.
Because it's more interesting to watch something than just listen. With that's
and
why.
They get our face, and they get our they get the whole things, like the
little
quirks that I do during the show for my ADHD.
I feel like, yeah, you're right. That would be better. I wish we could do that. I almost had it figured out, but I couldn't get it. It was crazy. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.
Swagger doodle.